After seeing that bloodbath between the Knicks and the 76ers, am I worried? The answer is no. Well, I'm worried from the perspective of the fact that the Sixers have already allowed a loss, but I knew the Sixers were going to lose at some point. I knew this wasn't going to be a sweep. But after seeing that game, a few things have become obvious. First of all, it's obvious that when Joel Embiid wasn't there, the Sixers really struggled. They were plus 14 with him, minus 21 without him, even though he spent a lot of time playing. When Embiid went down, it was 49-44 in favor of the Knicks, and they were then able to make it 58-46 at halftime. And while the Sixers actually came back from that, they couldn't hold on. It was actually a very ugly game when you think about it. It was a very ugly game. The Sixers were able to make it 34-25 at the first quarter, but they were then outscored 33-21 in the second. But they then outscored the Knicks 36-21 in the third quarter to take an 82-79 lead heading into the final quarter, but they couldn't hold on. And a few things have become obvious. First of all, it's obvious that Joel Embiid just can't dunk. And if he's not 100%, I would say don't even have him on the court. He went 0 for 5 in the fourth quarter after his injury. I know that Joel Embiid is the heartbeat of the team, but the Sixers have shown in the 43 games they've played without him, they're not great. They're 16-27, but they can play basketball without Joel Embiid. They have beaten good teams in his absence. They smoked the Clippers on March 24th without Joel Embiid there. They got 2 wins without Embiid over the Cleveland Cavaliers. They even beat the Knicks once without Joel Embiid, though holding the Knicks to 73 points and scoring only 79 yourself. Yeah, that's tough. So if he's injured and it's pretty obvious that he can't play, then don't play him, because that was embarrassing. Also, I don't understand why the 76ers kept going for wide open threes when they couldn't consistently make them. Just go in the paint and take the 2 points. Had they done that, they would have won. Although, it's funny how the Knicks got all their 3-point shots in perfectly fine. I'm not too worried, though. If Doc Rivers was our head coach, I would be a lot more worried. But this is Nick Nurse. I think he kind of knows what went wrong in that very physical game, and the physicality too. This probably can't happen again. We probably need a much less physical game. I've learned one thing though: Knicks fans are absolute pieces of shit, and well, not all of them, but some of them are, and it's very clear that the Sixers have to win the series, because Knicks fans are just going to go insane. I mean, I'm going to Citi Field on April 28th, and while I'm at Citi Field to see a Mets game, there's going to be a Knicks game going on. What I have to hope is that there aren't a lot of Knicks fans going to it, which there might not be. They might rather go to the Knicks game instead, but there's going to be some Knicks fans at the Mets game, and it's just going to be hard to hear all the horrible stuff they say about the 76ers, because Knicks fans really are just trash.